Hi guys, it's Nancy here, and I'm back with another Proces video for you. And I have nearly now got through all of my Amy Tangerine stash. So these are the videos that I am actually going to be sharing with you over the next week odd. And I kind of went through and kind of looked at everything Amy Tan I still had. Because as I said, I do have her new stuff that I just cannot wait to use, but I'm really being good. It's in my stash, I know I own it, so I don't have to worry about suddenly not being able to get it, but I'm just kind of hyper aware that I really need to use this stuff up, because I still really like it, and it is challenging me. I've got some kind of definitely different layouts for me coming up as well. So here you're just going to see me actually play with only the papers and stuff that I've got. I've still got that 6x6 paper pad there from her newest collection, Stitched, that's what it's called, and I'm actually now starting to mix a little bit of that in it because I'm getting quite low on the papers that I have. And I pulled out all of the Amy Tangerine stamp sets because as I was looking through the papers I thought, hang on, I've got this image, because I was looking at some papers I didn't want to use because I love them so much. I was like, well, hang on, I've got a motif really similar to that in one of her stamps. So I did pull out all of her stamps that I have from her. I didn't pull out the roller stamps I have from her though. I really should have done that as well. You can see them there just off to the side, but I am actually going to be using those on this layout. And I'm using this piece of paper, which I'd kind of cut down and use other bits of the ledger from it, but I just love that kind of doodled design on it, and that's really going to sort of spark off where I'm going to go using the stamps as well. So these are just two photos, they're not the best quality photos, they're quite dark and gloomy, but I really wanted to get them in the album because it's talking about like American snacks, and we all know I love a bit of snacks, and one of them is some Cheetos, and the other one is like a bucket, because, you know, you guys in the US, you have like huge drinks. So yeah, it's a huge bucket of pink lemonade that I got while in Vegas. And it's so funny looking at these photos as well, because I've got really super short hair, and it's like a blondie ginger. It's quite funny looking at these photos now. So that's what I'm going to be scrapping. That story is about, say, some of the snacks. And I am on a massive push and rush to get my American albums from 2012 finished, because if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, then you will know I am going to America. Coming to America, as if in the famous film with Eddie Murphy, wasn't it? Yeah. Sorry, don't mind me, just talking to myself. So yes, I am states bound in July. So I think it's about 81 days from doing this voiceover. So it's probably less than 80 days when this video will go up. So I am super, super excited. Going to be going to San Francisco and Las Vegas and Los Angeles and the Grand Canyon. We're going to be there for the 4th of July and my birthday. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, really, really excited for that. I know I'd kind of hinted at maybe a little trip coming up, but the tickets are now booked. So yeah, super, super excited. But it has made me realise I need to get this album finished. It is 3 ring binders full at the moment. And so I'm just finishing off the last few photos. I did take a journal with me when I went, which you'll have seen if you've been watching my channel for a while when I done a share of my mini albums. You'll have seen it then. And so I then need to sit down and kind of basically do all the journaling. And I've got a mixture of divided pages and 12x12s. And the styles in the album vary from 2012 up till now. So there's a real mix in there. So I think it's going to be an interesting album when it's finished. And actually I used some of these collections in it when they were kind of newer as well. So I think it's going to be kind of quite a nice eclectic album. I've been very good in kind of keeping that camera motif and the globe motif throughout kind of, you know, my travel pages and stuff, so hopefully it will read together quite consistent. Here I am then, so I'm going back to layout, because sorry, I'm just uber excited. I'm just taking a mixture of my black and my brown ink, because there was browns in the papers and the photos are quite sort of, you know, browny and badly lit, but because there was the black doodle design on there as well, I decided to get away with using both inks, and so I'm just creating kind of 3 clusters. I think it then ends up 4 clusters actually, of this kind of overstamping, overlapping, and I know that Amy Tangerine is still doing some videos and stuff she's been doing recently, kind of using some of her older stamps, and I saw that plain one, and I'm like, oh my god, I love that stamp, and I was like, you own it. So I was really happy to get it out of my stash and get it used up. I am actually then going to pull out some other stamps. They are the foodie stamps from Studio Calico, and so I'm going to use them on there as well. But I really kind of like love her stamps, and that camera is my favourite camera ever created. Absolutely love that camera. So this is one from the foodie ones. It says nom nom nom, which is, you know, always good on a foodie page, and so I am just using that on there as well. As I said, I really enjoyed scrapping lots of like American pictures and looking for my album, because it's getting me really excited to get over there. I mean, I know we went for 9 days, just under 9, I think we went, yeah, about 8 days last time we were there for, and we took about 2,000 pictures between me and my boyfriend. We're going for 15 days this time. We're also going to be taking his mum and her friend with us, so it's going to be pretty epic. I'm uber excited, as you can probably tell. So yeah, that's kind of, you know, spurred me on to get these layouts done. So I did just add some ink mists over there, again just use the black and the brown, and I love how they have come out. So I'm going to look at then adding my photo on top as well, and I'm then going to start doing some kind of further stamping, because it looks a little bit sort of, you know, blank, and there's a few gaps and stuff that need to be filled in. I do want to keep that ledger paper, you know, able to be written on, because I do want to just kind of journal on here, and I have actually already journaled on this layout, which is a little bit strange for me, but yeah, I journaled on it straight away. And as I said, I really like the colour combination of kind of these sort of tans and creams with the pink. I did overstamp, as I said, over that kind of newer paper from the Stitch collection, and I really love how that all layers up. That's just taking a bit of the border strips, you know, the branding strips, that on the 6x6 pad, and of course it's annoying because you get the punched hole in the middle of them. So I've just cut that up and put it over 2 places there on the layout. I'm just trying to work out if I wanted to use that heart, which was cut out from the heart paper, which you can see, the smaller heart paper there. And I think I've now used up the cut and paste collection. The background is from the sketchbook. The pink is from the cut and paste. That heart is from cut and paste. So I think I've used up cut and paste now, which, as I said, it wasn't my favourite collection. So quite happy to kind of not have that round. There is a few pieces in the sketchbook one which I just think I'm not going to use because I love them. The one which is the white with the cameras on, with the black and white cameras on, I'm just not going to use that because I love that paper too much. So I think there probably will be a couple of bits that will be hoarded, but other than that, I'm using it up. I've got one last piece of dark wood grain paper that I can use for a full 12 by 12 sheet. So do be looking out for that. I've got this layout and another 5 to share with you, and as I said, I think I'm going to get another one. So I now pulled out some thickers. I did pull out these pink ones, which were from the print shop collection, because I thought, you know, it really tied in well with the pink tone of the cut and paste papers. These are actually Amy Tangerine thickers. I really love these. They're kind of like a chipboard with a black overprinting on, and I've used these quite a lot, and actually stamped over them, or put them, you know, painted on them as well, and they take the colour really well. Because these are older chipboard thickers, I am just using my wet glue to stick them down, because we all know they're a little bit pants and they fall off. I pulled up a couple of the scissors and have put them in the other clusters just to bring a little bit of pink over. It's not the most imaginative title in the world, but you know, it is what it is. It's USA Snacks. That's kind of what I'm talking about in my journaling. As I said, and I then just popped the date there at the bottom, just because I was thinking, crikey, when I was doing this, that I've been working on trying to get this album done for like 3 years. I need to get it done. So I'm really kind of happy how this one all came together. I'm pulling out some of these enamel dots, which were from Sharon. As we all know, I love them, and because of, you know, how she's mixed the colours and sent them to me, there's ones to match every layout I do. So I've pulled out the more coral and red tone ones here, and I'm just sticking those down. As I said, I really love how they came out. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. This is the video done. I will now share some close-ups, and I'll be back with you all soon. Thank you very much, guys.